All right, what's good, y'all? So today we got Pharrell going viral for his dressing choices, okay? He is temporarily going viral because this is the first time that we are seeing like the old school rappers actually turning into these new age rapper, which is weird to me. And so that's also something I wanted to bring up on my other channel as well. Like, how did y'all 80s babies and stuff, 70s babies who grew up with the economy being way better, how did y'all allow it to get to where it's at and be okay? Because if I was paying $700 in rent, well, I technically was, but I was getting a luxury apartment though. But like, if I was like paying $400 for a place when I graduated or when I was in my 20s, and then now just to hit my 40s and now I gotta pay double the money. Oh, the reason why y'all not mad is because y'all already got y'all's money up to be able to pay that double amount. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm like, how did they get that over on y'all? But that's another topic. The main thing on this one is the old age transitioning into doing new age shit. I don't know what is going on with Pharrell, but the Pharrell I remember looked like this. All right. Now all of a sudden he's looking like this. And people are saying this proves that there are strange things happening in the celebrity industry. Someone also commented and said that you can tell that they're trying to turn all the men into feminine dudes and they're trying to turn all the girls into masculine figures. So they're trying to switch the roles up. Now, I was at first frowning my face at that opinion because I'm like, maybe people just being themselves now. But as I pay more attention to it, y'all might have a point, but we're going to have to do a little bit more research on that and let some more time go by to really get that down. But I do think that there is a correlation between those, that it could be possibly that, but also I would like to hear from Pharrell to know why is he dressing like this. I haven't seen him do an interview that I can be able to pull up or anything, but I want to know what y'all think the reason is. But for me personally, I loved Billionaire Boys Club. Like his whole little swag there, I used to get them pants all the time. I had hella Billionaire Boys Club gear. I was a spoiled kid growing up, so I was able to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was a statement back then as what kind of kid you were, because no other kids had the Billionaire Boys Club shit, unless it was like they was, slinging drugs or something. But to see him go from that to this, and I told y'all it's always pink, it's always bags, it's always, cross-dresser-ish, but then they mix the masculine, big, baggy stuff and stuff. It's like a combination. So that's why I'm like, maybe he's just being himself. However, let's see what the comments say. So somebody says 19 years old versus a middle-aged man. He's paid a lot of money to hold on to that Vuitton. He was commissioned to design a collection for Louis Vuitton. Okay, that doesn't actually say anything besides what she said, that he was young when he did that. When he was younger, he probably didn't know himself. Now he knows himself and he's living in his truth. He may not be gay, but he could be definitely a metrosexual or something. I feel like that's what that comment meant. Then we got, they are starting to come out of the closet. That's another assumption that could definitely be true. It could be false. It's definitely something I want to know his opinion on. Then I wonder if people are aware that celebrities, elites, and malignant powers that operate and speak through, but not limited to colors and numbers. He's blatantly showing his allegiance. Like dressing feminine is a rebellion or something. Is that what the fuck she just said? Then the next one, I consider myself a pretty fashion-forward dude, even at 47, but I will never wear this crap, ever. I agree, y'all. I do like fashion as well. I will switch up my colors, but I will not switch up my stance, my posture, my mannerisms. That will stay consistent because that's just who I am. So if I was to put on something like what he got on, it'll look different because I'm going to carry it different. You get what I mean? So that's why the argument about sexuality meeting up with the way someone carries themselves is always going to be argumentable, because you can carry yourself masculine, still be gay, carry yourself flamboyant, and still be straight. Okay? We got examples to prove that. Prince was the one of the straight guys that he might have been bisexual though, but see, that's where it's always argumentable. Until these dudes start admitting their truth, and it doesn't have to be admitting that they're gay, but if they don't come out and start saying like, look, hip hop was trying to box me into a box. I couldn't wear this, I couldn't do that, I couldn't be myself. I'm doing this because I am a 40-something-year-old man, 50-something-year-old man. I need to live my truth before I come up out of here. And no, I don't like men, or yes, I do like men, but this is who I am, and type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm waiting for, because I don't have the ability to really judge when he's not really gay baiting or anything. He's just dressing a certain way. So it's not really, I can't calculate that he's actually just suppressing his sexuality or anything. Like I can on the other dudes, like Kai Kane, like Kai Cenat, the streamers and stuff. I can tell, yeah, they gay baiting. But with him, it could just be feminine, and that doesn't necessarily mean that he's gay. All right. The next one. Maybe concern yourself with things that matter. He's successful and doesn't have to do anything that he doesn't want to. He chose to dress like this, and that's that. You don't need to have an opinion about it. I don't like when people use the excuse of other one's success to make them, give them a pass on everything. Just because somebody got more money than you does not mean that they get to do whatever the fuck they want to do. But in this case, yes, okay? This isn't harming anybody. So, cool. And doesn't have to do anything that he doesn't want to. He chose to dress like this, and that's that. Yeah, that's true. You don't need to have an opinion about it. Yeah, y'all, I know that y'all want this world to be this big, open-minded place that nobody judges and nobody passes judgment. I told y'all we got about 50 years out on that. If even that. I think it could be continuous. So you really just want to understand that people gonna be judgmental. People gonna be stepping into places where they don't belong. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. He's the one that should be offended, not you. All right? I don't want us to be getting offended from motherfuckers in all this because we're putting ourselves in their shoes. I feel like gay people got that bad. All demographics of suppressed people got that bad because of the fact that they're so suppressed and they're marginalized. As soon as somebody looks like they getting attacked for something similar, we go to bat for them, and they could be going through something totally different. So just because this man's dressing like that, I don't want femboys to go and rally behind him under my comments. Oh no, he could be flamboyant, he could be feminine, that has nothing to do with sexuality, and because y'all placing yourselves in his shoes, trying to defend him as if he's the one that you were before you could defend yourself, because you wish somebody defended you, so now you're gonna go and defend him. I get it, it's out of good character, but y'all don't really know what's up. All right, we don't know what's up. What I do know by looking at this shot, which is the newest one, is that he's to be worried about a little bit is giving more mental illness now. Like, I could be wrong, but I read off of people's energy, their facial expressions, their body language. And in this picture, he looks like a totally different person. And I'm aware that people change throughout life, but I'm not the kind of person that's a fan of people turning into 180s of themselves throughout their life, which I know people do it and they got the right to because we're human and we do change. But I think that that's what America's and the world's problem is. I think that the viewers looking at it and they don't like the change of someone being so drastic like that. It may not be homophobia, it may not be femphobia, it could just be changed drastically, and we want an explanation, even though he doesn't he doesn't have to give us one. Like, he's not owed us an explanation. He could do him and just be him and don't gotta ever address this. But we want an explanation because we want to understand why people do this. What's up with that? Like how the whole Caitlyn Jenner thing. Like how do you go from being a male athlete that's hella macho and masculine to all of a sudden out of nowhere, now you a girl, and you say you was a girl your whole life, so you was acting like somebody else. The person we thought you wasn't you. Now this is you. Y'all, that shit's scary. Y'all need to understand and have some empathy with that. How other people can take that. It's not all about you and your experience. Other people experience is valid as well. If you want your experience to be validated, you gotta validate others. Now, I understand that that's hard to adapt to and comprehend when it's about your own personal shit. Trust me, I get it. But as a public figure, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad if I get up on here and all of a sudden I'm all extra flamboyant and y'all questioning it, because y'all should very much question that. That's not something that should not be questioned, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's like mental illness, if he always been faking, this is who he is. I don't know what's up, but you know, let me know what y'all think. Hop in them comments. And from this picture, you know, the comment that somebody said that they trying to switch the roles, it's the poses, it's the mannerism. It's not the clothes, really. So, yeah. Let me know what y'all think about this one, y'all. Hop in them comments. Like, comment, subscribe.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.